Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing Metroid 2, Return of Samus. I grinded a bit to get my health up, and now we're gonna go take out those Omega Metroids. We are basically at the end of the game. I'm honestly expecting to beat the game in this video. Although I'm not completely sure that I will. It might take one more video after this. I know what I still have to do in the game. I just don't have the greatest idea of how long it'll take. But we'll see. So let's go take on this Omega Metroid. He kicked our butt once. He's not gonna kick our butt twice. Alright, Omega Metroid, time for round 2. You know, the Metroid series was actually heavily based on the Alien franchise. And you can really tell with Metroid 2, just the way all these Metroids morph and how they look once they're morphed. You can really see the Alien inspiration here. Will you stop shooting the wrong way, Samus? So at this point in the game, I think it's safe to assume that out of the 4 endings this game has, I'm gonna get the second best ending. Which I'm fine with. Alright, one more Metroid down. Now we can just head to the next one, and we should have enough health to deal with it, but I'll try to get a little bit more on our way over to this next Metroid. There really should be some way to heal in this area, though. How many times am I gonna fall down here? And then just watch, once I've defeated all the Metroids here, I'm gonna end up missing that hole entirely and wondering where I'm supposed to go. Let's hope that doesn't happen. So anyways, down into this tunnel we go. Out. This is the room where I found it was easiest to grind in, because you can just go down on these enemies and shoot them from above or below, and they oftentimes give you a good amount of health. I am a little worried about my health right now. It might be a close fight, but I can do it. Got our cocoon here. And our final Omega Metroid. And man, we're getting our butt beat, but we're not gonna let that happen. Come on. What do you mean I can't shoot you from there? What do you mean I can't shoot you at all? Screw attack is very helpful in fighting these guys. Just because it defends you from so many of their attacks. You normally think of the screw attack as an offensive item, but it does amazing work with defense as well. There we go. All Omega Metroids defeated. Now if we can just survive to the final area, we will be able to full restore once we get there. We just have to survive there, so stop falling in spike pits, Samus. I know you like to do that, but just hold off on it. Just repress that urge to fall into spike pits, Samus. Could go save, but I'm gonna be a fool and not do it, and I'm gonna regret it. Here we go. Right down into here. The lava is gone. That's the last time we'll ever have to move the lava. And now we're just climbing up. Up, further. Coming back to the surface, it looks like. We're not gonna be all the way up to the surface for quite a while, but looks like we're on our way back up. And now we've got some water here. Some innocent looking water. That is innocent right now, but when we climb up a little further, we're not gonna want to go in those puddles, because we'll end up just, like, look at this. Oh. I guess there's nothing there. Huh. Well, there are parts in the water where you can fall through the floor. And in here, this will cause you to fall right there down to the previous area. And those spots are scattered all over the place. So, do not just walk on the ground. Be sure to actually space jump over. Those fall-through floors are only in the water, though, so you're safe to land on the actual ground. In another Metroid 2 remake, this place was a bunch of waterfalls, but here they don't really have the waterfall effect, so we've just got a bunch of puddles. The waterfalls were pretty cool, but they were also really loud. Alright, we made it to a save point, but it's also a dead end, so let's go back, because... Wait, what? Was it a dead end? Oh, we can go up further here. Right, this is the final area. We are in the water here. You can do some sort of pause glitch in some various parts of the game, where you can actually open up holes in the wall to go to the secret world, like in Metroid 1, how there was that secret world glitch. And there's one in this area here that's like huge, but I don't even know how to open those up, and I've never explored them for myself. But it'd be cool to explore them at some point. I would like to do a video on that at one point. But if we just space jump all the way to the top here, we can find 3 openings into this final area, which in another Metroid 2 remake they called this the Genetics Laboratory. But anyways, man, you really gotta be good at space jumping in this area. If we go into the right entrance first, which we're gonna want to do, we find a full energy restore and a full missile restore. Now we're gonna want to go into the middle opening. And this is a broken Chozo statue. And it's the third and final time where we can find the ice beam, which we're gonna need. There's also a passageway up from here, but it's a one-way passage that goes down. And hopefully we'll never have to use that passage, but I should at least mention that it's there. And if we go in the left passage here, this is where we want to go to the end of the game. So we just got one Metroid left to defeat. But what was that? It looks like some sort of Metroid egg. And as we see that egg, suddenly 8 more Metroids are born. And since they were just born, that means these will be larval Metroids, which means we're gonna have to freeze them. Oh man, and if they latch onto you like that, you want to use your bombs to shake them off. That's really unfortunate that... Come on now. I am totally hitting you. How is he latching onto me so well? You want to freeze him and then hit him with 5 missiles. I do not like how much damage that first Metroid did to me. Here you want to lure the Metroid up. I don't like how he's stuck on there. Wait a minute, I can just shoot down at him. That works out. Oh, come on! It's like he went too high or something. Oh, come on. Alright, 3 larval Metroids down, 5 to go. Come on! Get out of here. Oh my gosh. You would think the babies would be the easiest, but they are in fact the hardest. Aside from the queen herself, which is of course the final boss. Oh, come on! I thought those blocks I was on were gonna break if I bombed them, but apparently not. This is so bad. I've taken so much damage. I don't stand a chance against the final boss. But I also don't want to go back and save, because then it'll save that I lost all this health, and I'll have no easy way to get it back. Come on! Well, actually, there is a full restore now that I'm thinking about it. Let's just see if we can survive all these larval Metroids first, though. on. This is the last larval Metroid. And they're gone. Only one Metroid left in this whole game. The Queen Metroid is straight through here. And why am I going to the final boss if I don't stand a chance with this low a health? Because there's an escape hatch that goes right back to where we got our ice beam before. Very, very friendly escape hatch that I'm very happy to use. I mean, I said I didn't want to use it before, but right now I'm glad I'm able to. It's definitely convenient. So now let's restore our health and missiles. No! 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 And now let's head back up through the genetics laboratory. And I guess I'll end the video once I'm right before the final boss. Just have the ominous music playing in the background. So the reason that this is called the Genetics Laboratory in another Metroid 2 remake is because, like I mentioned before, there's a canonical Metroid manga. A manga that's actually official story to the games. And in that Metroid manga, it's literally just called Metroid also. It's like a 2-volume series. And in that series, they actually mention how the Chozo created the Metroids. So, I mean, if you're interested in that, the manga was unfortunately only ever released in Japan, but as unfortunate as that is, we are lucky to have people like the Metroid database who will put up fan translations of stuff like that. So if you want to read an English version of that manga, you can just go to the Metroid database. Which, if you couldn't figure that out, that's a website. But anyways. So that's all for now. In the next video, we will be fighting the Metroid Queen, the final boss, and we will be finishing this game after completely destroying all the Metroids and making them extinct. So I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.